Hey everyone, welcome back to 2021, the year of the one thing. Dr. Obam Bowen here on a little walk with May and the family. There's my wife Anna, and of course, little Miracle. Say hello, baby.
Hello.
All right. She's so excited for her walk and getting out of the house a little bit. So today we're going to talk about, as you can see, the topic's going to be about, well, what's your one thing? My one thing this year is growth in my life, in my family, and my fitness. But most importantly, finances for those of you that are entrepreneurs. And today's message, since it's about, well, not about, since it's Sunday, I'm gonna take the message today and deliver it a little different than usual. However, let me give you my definition of growth for those of you who haven't been following, if this is first. And if you find value in this message today, definitely tag a friend, tag someone else, share it on your timeline, and give value to someone else. Don't just take all the information for yourself. See, growth for me, the definition of growth is this: consistently moving out of your current comfort zone. Right? So let's jump into today's topic because it's important. Hey, Brown, how are you doing, brother? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Right, so let's jump into today's message. I'm afraid that too many times we've spent so much focus on teaching you to be good seed. We're always telling you what to do, but we haven't taught the power of good soil. So when we come to sowing issues, the seed ignores the soil. We flick the channel, we skip the opportunities, we don't invest, we close our eyes because we've been taught to be good seeds, but we haven't been taught to pay attention to the soil. And yet the Bible is clear. In fact, Jesus said this: to the soil will fall a good sowing seed, but the bad seeds will fall by the wayside. You know, when we spend so much time on just being good and not being aware of our surroundings, our environment, and those we are learning from, when we don't look at our environment, you don't notice if you haven't been positioned to flourish. So, positioning has a lot to do with flourishing. To be in an environment or a family that supports you. This is the reason why most of the wealthy will always find and develop and create groups or masterminds, environments, in other words, soil that they can sow and develop and grow in. So if you're going to grow this year, there's so many people trying to find themselves when it's all about creating yourselves. Most people are trying to find opportunities instead of preparing themselves to be ready for an opportunity when it comes. It's important to know and understand when you go through, hey Lisa, welcome. God planted me in an environment of people. He planted you in an environment of people that supports you, or it's there to support you also. There's so many people that are focusing on being a good seed, but they're hanging around in bad soil. People who hate them, environment that deny you, education that underserves you, communities that limited you, the mentalities that poisons you. Those are not going to help your growth. Can you hear what I'm saying? If this is the year of the one thing, mine is growth. So it's being careful in my soil. If the soil isn't right, it doesn't mean that I'm not right. But if the soil is not right, it's going to affect how I root and how I grow. Now, the Bible said you can grow for a while. But in the bad soil where the rocks are at, you're not going to have any room to grow. And most people are blaming God for something that they should be blaming their soil for or themselves. So you can't take a peach seed and plant it in a teaspoon of dirt and expect it to grow. Though the teaspoon and the dirt are the same size, they won't grow. The seed will only grow when it's planted in something bigger than itself. Most people are trying to get to a level with the same caliber and group of people that they're in, and they're not willing to invest in themselves. So they're planting in a teacup, trying to grow to be a bucket. Not good. When you hang around small-minded, limited people, they're only going to scratch and hold you back. Sometimes you got to go where the corn is. Do you have the courage, truly, to act outwardly on what you see in here? Or would you die a dreamer? Would you die on the verge or on the edge and the land of coulda, woulda, shoulda, and didn't? Hey, Afia, welcome, sis. Thank you for the love. Appreciate you. So you have to understand that it's a strong hand that rules the roost. Do you have the courage? Right? I'm going to drop something on you real quick. Check this out. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in. And if you're more concerned about people than you are God, then neutralize everything He puts inside of you to be like everybody else. You'll start to walk like them, talk like them, drink like them, eat like them, go where they go, think where they, right? You'll do everything, and you will eventually neutralize your uniqueness and not practice your courage, because it takes courage to grow and go where you want to go if it's bigger than where you currently are. It takes courage to get you outside of the bar. It takes courage to be successful, and it takes courage to win. Nobody talks about people don't win. If you win, that's when they talk about you. So do you have the courage to stand there when the storms keep coming? So all I want to share with you today is just that simple message of growth. Choose your soil. Don't just focus on being a good seed, because you could be the best seed in the wrong soil and you still won't grow. This is Dr. Obama saying choose growth, because this is the year of the one thing, and my one thing is growth. Growth in my life, growth in my family, and growth in my health, but most importantly in my business and finances. And if you don't choose growth, you end up living a life of apathy. And apathy, nobody wants that. It's a natural human instinct that's common to us all. Apathy is that natural human instinct where you just want to be there resting on your laurels. It's common to us all, but it consistently forces us to seek a comfort zone where nothing ever changes. So don't just worry about being a good seed. You are a good seed. You were born with greatness inside of you. Focus more on being around and being in good soil. Take care, God bless you, and remember, if you're not growing, you're declining. If this message reached you, touched you, or has been a blessing to you today, drop a 1 in a comment, tag someone, or share it on your timeline so you can be a blessing to someone else and put them in better soil. Take care. This is Dr. O saying bye for now. We'll see you tomorrow.